everybody, pitchers as well, as superstitious as it gets. And so Friday the 13th is a day that clearly many would associate with bad luck. So let's look at those who have had the unluckiest of seasons, including Jeff Samardzija. 2 wins in 14 starts with a 2.77 ERA. That's when the Cubs have scored only 2.4 runs per game when he's been on the mound. That's the worst in the majors. Next up, Nori Aoki, who has not been lucky when he hits the ball hard this year. Only 48% of the balls he's hit hard have fallen for hits this year. That's the worst among 167 qualified hitters and over 21 percentage points worse than the league average. On the flip side of that, a pitcher's job is to get deep contact. And Steven Strasburg forces deep contact this year. The ball has found grass 30% of the time. That's the worst in the bigs. That goes a long way explaining why Strasburg's BABIP, his batting average on balls in play, is also the worst among 99 qualified pitchers this year. And finally, Brandon McCarthy has been out-pitching his 5.29 ERA and 1.9 record this year. His 5th fielding independent pitching, which measures performance using only strikeouts, walks, and home runs, and discounts many elements that are out of a pitcher's control. 403, the 1.26 run difference, second largest in the bigs.
He may have kicked this one around a little bit and played it into his advantage, but when you got a cannon like that, I mean, it's remarkable the way he can let that ball go on a dime.
Speaking of sexy, those web gems brought to us by the always charming Justin Fabiano. Meantime, in the last 100 years, there have been 4 13-inning games played on a Friday the 13th, just 4. The Pirates have played 3 of them. Better yet, they're a perfect 3-0 in 13-inning games. On Friday the 13th, they can thank Gregory Polanco for the latest such win. I have to ask you, you pitched that perfect game on Mother's Day. How was your record on Father's Day?
You know, fortunately, I was never on the mound on Father's Day. I stick to one national holiday a year.
Fair enough. Great stuff as always from you. That leads all of Major League Baseball 2 more than anybody else. And he just uncorked a throw for the ages, which John Brankus breaks down in Sports Science.
Our play of the week comes from the Oakland A's Yoenis Cespedes, who made a spectacular throw from near the left foul pole to gun down Howie Kendrick at home. After Cespedes initially muffs the ball, it takes him an additional 2.53 seconds to corral it. Kendrick, running at more than 18 miles per hour, is just 80 feet from home plate when Cespedes releases the throw from more than a football field away. Firing his arm forward at a peak angular velocity of roughly 3,000 degrees per second, Cespedes releases the throw at more than 102 miles per hour. More than 10 miles per hour faster than the average fastball thrown in the majors this year. And the ball beats Kendrick to the plate by less than a tenth of a second. Accuracy trade-off theory states that as a kinetic motion, like an arm throwing a ball, increases in speed, accuracy declines. And studies suggest that baseball players are most accurate when throwing at just 70% of their max velocity. But Cespedes manages to rocket the ball with pinpoint accuracy. In fact, if Cespedes released the ball just 1 degree off target, right or left, he would have missed his mark by more than 5 feet. To put that margin of error in perspective, 1 degree at the release point translates to about half the thickness of the brim on a baseball cap. But with a powerful arm and perfect aim, Cespedes prevents the go-ahead run and walks away with our play of the week. To put the speed of that throw in perspective, consider this. Out of nearly 300,000 pitches so far this season, fewer than 10 have been thrown faster. For ESPN Sports Science, I'm John Brankus.